Hi, you're listening to Let's Dream Again with Michelle. In today's episode, we are discussing Renewing Your Mind Part 5, and the topic is a wandering mind. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to Let's Dream Again with Michelle. I'm glad you're here today. We've been walking through this journey of renewing our minds. In the last episode, we talked about the wilderness mentality, how certain patterns of thinking can keep us stuck even when we want to move forward. And today we're talking about something that affects so many of us, often without us realizing it. It's a wandering, distracted mind. Oh my gosh. Woo! Now let's start with a simple question. Have you ever tried to focus, but your mind just wouldn't stay still? You sit down to think, to pray, to work, or even to rest, and suddenly your mind is everywhere. You're thinking about what happened yesterday. You're worrying about tomorrow. You're replaying conversations. You're imagining scenarios. And before you know it, you're no longer present in the moment. That's what a wandering mind looks like. It's a mind that is constantly moving, that is constantly shifting, and constantly distracted. And here's the problem with that. A distracted mind makes it difficult to live with intention. It makes it hard to focus. It makes it hard to make clear decisions, hard to feel peace because your attention is always divided. Instead of being grounded and present, you're scattered. Now, let's be honest. Distraction is very common today, especially in our world today. There's always something pulling your attention, your phone, responsibilities, thoughts, kids, whatever. And over time, your mind can become used to constant movement. That stillness starts to feel uncomfortable. But here's something important to understand. A wandering mind is not a peaceful mind. When your thoughts are constantly jumping from one thing to another, it creates noise internally. Oh my gosh. I'm sure some of you are like, what? Like, As I'm speaking to you guys right now, I feel like I'm speaking to myself too. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And it's like, and that noise makes it so hard to hear clearly, think clearly, and respond wisely. So when our thoughts are jumping around like one to another, it just creates that noise internally. And it's hard to hear clearly, think clearly, respond wisely. This is why learning to guide your thoughts is so important, because you don't direct your mind, but that if we do not direct our minds, it will wander to wherever it wants. And a mind without direction often drifts towards worry, towards fear, and overthinking. Think about it. When your mind is left unchecked, where does it usually go? Does it go to peace or does it go to stress? We all know the answer to that. For most of us, it drifts towards stress, towards replaying problems, imagining worst case scenarios, toward over analyzing things that we cannot control. And that's why this matters so much, because a wandering mind doesn't affect your focus, doesn't just affect only your focus, it also affects your emotional state. So, what can you do about it? The first step is awareness. Starting to notice when your mind drifts. Not in a judgmental way, but like in an honest and gentle way. Be merciful towards yourself. Do not do this in a judgmental way. Just start noticing when your mind drifts. So you might notice things like, I'm trying to focus, but my mind keeps jumping. Or I'm thinking about things that don't even matter right now. Or I'm stuck replaying something over and over. That awareness is powerful because you can't redirect what you don't recognize. The second step is bringing your mind back on purpose. Now, when you notice your thoughts drifting, gently bring them back to where you want them to be. Back to the present moment, back to the present task in front of you, back to what actually matters right now. And yes, you might have to do this multiple times. That's okay. This is not about perfection, it's about practice. Every time you bring your mind back, you are training it. You are building focus. You are creating discipline in your thinking. Over time, your mind begins to settle. It becomes less reactive, less scattered, more grounded. And with that comes something powerful: peace. Because peace is not just about what's happening around you, it's about what's happening within you. When your mind is calm, when your thoughts are steady, you experience life differently. You become more present, more intentional, more aware of what truly matters, and that changes everything. So, today, I want to give you something simple to practice throughout your day. So notice when your mind starts to wander. And when it does, don't get frustrated. Don't judge yourself. Just gently bring your focus back. You might even say to yourself, come back, come back, come back, come back. Focus, 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 focus. Be here, be here, be here, be here. That small act repeated over time will begin to transform how you think, because you are no longer allowing your mind to control you. You are learning to guide it. And that is just a powerful step in renewing your mind. And remember, we are on a journey of dreaming again, but it starts with renewing our minds. So let's try. And in the comment section, wherever you're struggling, you can just share with us and also help us if you feel like you have more input. I don't know, what do you guys think? But I love that you're on this journey with me. This is not just for you, it's also for myself. So thank you so much for joining me today on Let's Dream Again with Michelle. In our next episode, we're going to talk about another mindset that can keep us stuck, a confused mind, and how to find clarity in the middle of overthinking. Until then, stay present, stay intentional, and don't stop dreaming. We got this. Bye.